Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily.
The Bible is a black man's book. That white people been running around. You reading a book about black people, thinking it's a book about white people. The Bible got nothing to do with white people.
Did you know that there are more Irish slaves from 1600 to 1700 than black slaves ever?
So where do white people get off? This is a white man's book. This is a black man's book. What you were saying, Bud?
Did you know there were more Irish slaves from 1600 to 1700?
That is a lie.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's history.
And here's what's even better. Here's what's even worse. Here's what's even worse.
I can Google it right now.
Two things. Here's what you should Google. You should Google, one, that the Irish got their land back. Number one. And you know what else the Irish did? When the Irish were told that they had to go to war to fight in the Civil War against the South, you know what the Irish did in the North? They went out and slaughtered 20,000 black people. That's because right. They didn't want to fight in the South. That's right. You white people are the devil.
That's right.
Well, and listen, here's the thing. Black people have never slaughtered white people by the tens of thousands. Ever on the face of this earth. But you have.
To back that up, the Irish...
Those were Africans that conquered Spain, not our people.
The Irish
Africans conquered other countries and did crimes and did all kinds of stuff. Our people didn't do that. Once again, you trying to mix us with every African on the earth. We are not every African on the earth.
So even after the African slave trade stopped, the Irish slave trade
Say that again?
Even after the...
Show you how dumb and stupid you are. Haiti is a French word, you dumb. So how you going to say a black people got an identity that came from a white man that murdered them on their own island? Right. Show you how much of a devil you are. Like the man, they was murdered on their own island.
That's right.
Give it another name and he say, see, they got an identity. They got an identity that you devils gave them. And you mentioned the Dominicans.
Is that what you
That's a Spanish word from Spain.
You were at your parents' house?
How the hell you gonna say the Dominicans have an identity when you murdered them and you put your identity on? Just like the Puerto Ricans.
I didn't murder any Dominicans.
Puerto Rico means rich port. The Indians on the island are called the Boricuan Indians. Why is it called Puerto Rico? Because you Spaniards and you Portuguese and you white devil.
I'm not white devil either, dumbass.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I know you think you're an Arab.
I
know you think you're an Arab, but you Arabs living in the Middle East, you Arabs living in the Middle East are no more than the descendants of Ptolemy's bastard children.
That's right.
In Egypt, dumbass.
Okay. Now let me give you a little history lesson. Let me give you a little history lesson. Puerto Rico was called Rich Port because the disgusting Spaniards and conquistadors that murdered the people on the island of Puerto Rico changed the name of Puerto Rico to Puerto Rico. That wasn't its name. That's not their identity. And why do they have that name 400 years later? Because they God's chosen people. And they're going to get their identity back when God destroys this earth.
That's right.
That's why. That's right. They brainwashed right now. They think it's right to be called Puerto Rico, but it's wrong to be called Puerto Rico. That's the name given by the slave master.
That's right.
You don't even know, and he got the nerve to argue the point. The point meaning you done enslaved us so well that to you it sounds crazy that somebody say that ain't who we are, because you are so used to having us as a slave. And the day is coming. And listen, and you white people in the Middle East, you devils. You not no damn Arab. The Arabs is down in the Sudan some damn way. You white people in Saudi Arabia, them crackers sitting up there in the throne. Them are white people over there. King Fahd and the rest of them up there in Saudi Arabia, and the rest of them clowns over there in what's the name of that country they about to invade? What's the name of that country they about to? Syria. Those are crackers up there. The Alawats or whatever the hell they are, those are devils. They're not no Arabs. Those are the descendants of the days of Herod and the days of Julius Caesar now, when they went through them lands raping all their babies down there. That's who ruling over them lands. And you the descendants of them, walking around thinking you're an Arab. You're a cracker is what you are. Disguised like a damn Arab. Thank you, sis. Tell them. Let them learn something. You understand? Let them learn some real history that ain't in your history book. We sat down with your scholars and your theologians and your so-called experts at Yale and Harvard and up there at Columbia uptown. And they confirmed the same damn thing. You done lied on history. You murdered everybody and you changed history to make it look good for yourself.
That's right.
When all you did was murder in the earth. You didn't do nothing else. You murdered everybody. And you got power over the earth and now you changed history. Well, guess what? This record here is one record you couldn't change because of the belief of the people of the Lord. And because you couldn't change it, guess what? Now this record is coming out in these last days. And guess what? Your happy days are over.
Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily. Ignorant multiply brutality. I see that they run gone left mommy. Fi struggle the hard road with 5 beginning. Our I see baby having baby. Nothing that happen no do.